Green Interwebs, it's Jackie K, and welcome for another edition of Pokémon XG Next Gen. There will be a boss fight on this other side of the door, or I'll eat a hat. There we go, I need my No! I completely forgot about Norvia's gimmick in this mod. No! I can't even look at the screen for 2 seconds straight. Okay, deep breath. We gotta get through this tween garbage one way or another. I'm gonna lift my head and stare at the screen and read the text screen. Again. This might actually be harder than the actual boss fight. What voice do you give her? Whatever. Oh! You're the brat that ran off with hashtag Professor. I can't even read that out loud. Because of what you did. Please. I can't. Just 2 words. How do I read that as a single word? Because of what you did. Hashtag Mr. Creepo was hashtag angry and made everyone miserable. And it's all your hashtag fault. But it's okay now. We don't need hashtag Professor Green anyways. That was enough time for the music to cut out. Come on, game night. I'm already going for a lot. I just hashtag work harder just a little tiny bit to get the hashtag XG0001's final adjustments just right. I was not ready for that hashtag. It is hashtag Savage AF now. Purification will hashtag not work. Because I am hashtag amazed. Because hashtag I'm a hashtag of genius of hashtag hash browns. Oh, you want to see my XG01 hashtag browns? Hashtag sorry not sorry. That is hashtag impossible. Why? Because I am gonna. This is worse than I don't know. And I really can't stand her. One more line. I'm gonna hashtag crush you, little boy. Hashtag get wrecked. Ooh. Well, we're gonna get this first try and never have to worry about it again. Alright, I forgot about the cool part the mod did. The gimmick with her actually having nicknames. In a shiny show off and wait. I was gonna say no, there's no way they would put a shiny shadow Pokemon in this game. Oh my god, is that a custom sprite? Just notice that her eyes are closed in the profile icon. Wow. This mod. I'm not even mad about the hashtag Utopia anymore. Alright. you're Dragon Fairy. I was gonna say, I can at least do neutral damage with Discharge, but nope. But screw it, I'm gonna go for it anyways. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch something, an AoE move like Hyper Voice in the mix, that would be amazing. But if I can get Paralyzation off on the Shadow Pokemon, I guess that would be worth it. I'll be honest, the only reason I went for this Discharge was because I was hoping to get a significant amount more damage off on the Gardevoir, to be perfectly frank. Like, that's not even, I just realized, that's not even shiny, that's just like a custom color that she has for it. Oh, come on. Well, I mean, hey, if you're Dragon Fairy, that means I can Earthquake spam. So, it'd probably be... I was gonna say, I could just go for Ice Punch, but then I can remember that it's a Shadow Pokemon we're dealing with. One more Wild Guard. Let's just see what happens. I need some water. Gotta be careful with my wording there. The worst part is that Shadow Storm totally looks like something that would attack both Pokemon. There we go, that's kind of more the damage that I'm looking for. Now, how much does the Altaria? Not gonna lie, a bit more than I was hoping, but all the more reason to do what I should have done in the first place. Hindsight to 2020, though. I mean, it's about time that I actually started playing smart. Sure, there's all the room in the world to be stingy with my potions before this point, but all bets are off. I do not want to go through that opening scene again. Oh, it was a crit too. Man, I can only... It was good for damaging and whittling down the Altaria, yes. But I can't help but think about how I should have just done that in the first place. Oh, let me guess, you're a Shadow Pokemon too. Can I call them or can I call them? Just something scream that is a Shadow Pokemon. Downside is that I can't really Poison Jab you for whittling. Let's be real, that's probably not gonna work. Do I just let Swimmer Speed go down, or it's probably gonna be hard to get Breloom in here with the Mr. Mime anyways. And actually, like, I think our whole team's Fairy type the more I think about it, so the sleeping is gonna be hard in general. I'm gonna take a little bit of a gamble. At least Earthquakes haven't been as devastating despite being stabbed. Let me see if I can just get a little chip damage off. No, you know, screw it. I don't care, Altaria. I'm gonna give the Ultra Ball a shot. Now, who on the team? I know I had put the item that reduces the Shadow move damage on one of my Pokemon. I just can't recall which one off the top of my head. I just get a feeling that it's not my Zero. Oh, if Ellie's taking this much damage, we could have a problem. I don't know if Body Slam will be too much. Let me see how much does the Mr. Mime and... Actually... I can't think of a good way to get Funland in here. Until I know how much damage that does, like... I guess I could go for another Ultra Ball. Worst that could happen. Alright, a 1, a 2, 2. What shall Manus do again? It's been a bit. Weird. I'm pretty sure that cuts damage in half, the more I think about it. The jerk was expecting me to heal, and was gonna punish me for doing so. What up? Watch your tongue. Watch your tongue. Pardon me. Just about to max out my mic with an inevitable sneeze. That's all. Alright, let's start by putting you to excuse me. As I was saying, I guess I'll start by putting Altaria to sleep, but I guess I shouldn't be worried about them being fairy type when they're both shadow Pokemon anyways. Everyone's gonna be hurting a little from this mess. I just gotta hope that she doesn't decide to gang up on one. Because man, it would suck to have Bloom faint before I could even get the poison heal off. Lesseum is just a little bit more than I was expecting, but we can work. Oh right, I life orbed it. It's fine. The point is that I didn't faint it, and that's kind of what I was hoping for. So we can put you to sleep, catch you, and hopefully still be in good shape for the rest of this fight. We're not even halfway through the team yet. I gotta think, like, it's fairy, it's dragon. Too bad I can't think of any sort of Pokeball that we have that would really be viable. I mean, yes, I guess I do have the Shade Balls, but we're so early on in this place, and I only have 10. Technically, I only have 9, because I used one last time already. Oh. What a big howl you'll do. What? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's not fine, it's not fine. I was gonna just throw the Ultra Ball at the Mr. Mime, but maybe I should take advantage of sleeping. No, it's gonna wake up eventually, and that's gonna be a whole mess in of itself. So, Ultra Ball you. Surely you're easier to catch than the Altaria. Heal you up. I only have so many max potions. Maybe I should have bought more healing items. We can at least get one of this. Oh, at least we got one of them. Yeah, I wasn't too worried about healing up because I know this thing's stick. There's always room to be surprised, I suppose. Cool. I'm halfway through the team. Bubbles is back, and I just want a bit of Divine Being that has huge power, but knowing my luck, if I just try to Wood Hammer it, it'll actually have Zap Zipper. It's been so long, I actually don't remember what it had last time around. Yeah, we haven't even got for 2 of our Pokemon. I'm not even sure if it's worth reviving at this point. Well, at least assure that I get something off. Oh wow, you really just... kind of packed up against a corner. I'm gonna take the gamble. I know Tails Whip is frail, but that did do a lot. I'm going for the turn 1 Wood Hammer. Interesting choice, not going after the fire type. Okay, that's out of the picture. Took a bit of damage, but it's fine. If I can just not be targeted, if it can just target Flame Chomp with the Shadow Storm, then we're good. I can heal the damage back off. Okay, I mean, it still hurt. I'm not gonna deny it still hurt, but I think we can pull something through. It's not as bad as it looks. Just gotta get Altaria off the field. And eventually this battle's gonna go on long enough that the Timer Ball will just be the more viable option. Just a matter of if I can survive long enough to get to that point. The problem is that everyone's gonna be hurting by that Shadow Storm. And I guess the Moonpart Fairy isn't really much better. I'm just starting to realize. If I heal, you know what, it's a little bit of a risk, but let me give this a shot. Please don't burn. At least don't burn the Altaria. Okay, nice little bit of chip. So, I guess at this point, I can just... do I even want to take another chance with Flame Guard? I mostly just did that swap to keep Breloom safe until enough time has gone in this battle that I can just use a Timer Ball and have at it. Alright, so, lost my speed. Guess we're gonna find out very soon how much that matters. I almost want to go for Heat Wave again, just because that feels much more effective than wasting an Overheat. But if I burn, we could be in trouble. We at least gotta even off the playing field a little. I'm mostly just hanging on by Milks in a Dream. I could just said Hyper Potion. I could have just said Hyper Potions in a Dream and no one would have cared. I don't even care if you miss Altaria. That actually would be for the best. Just get the Gramble out here. If you got a hit, don't burn. Okay, that's actually pretty good range. If I can find a way to get Funland back in here, I can put the Altaria back to sleep, and the worst part of this battle will be over. Thank you for your service, Flame Chomp. Can't believe we might actually pull this off. Question is, do I even want to try putting you to sleep? Of course I want to try putting you to sleep. This battle's kind of like on its wit's end. It's just... I can't Earthquake until I get the Altaria out of the picture, but Earthquake is essentially my winning condition. I guess they're trying Timer Balls now. I won't be too upset if I, like, put Kiss asleep. Pretty much guarantees me the victory for me if it works out that way. Alright. Come on, Timer Ball. A 1, a 2, a 3. Well, at least now I feel pretty confident that this will catch it. I just realized, like, I was gonna say I don't need Breloom anymore for this battle, but being able to attack, having 2 turns instead of 1 turn would be really nice, but instead I just gotta deal with having 1 turn. Taking it down the wire, but I'm not gonna miss my opportunity to catch this thing. And I didn't even waste a single Shade Ball. I know I'm counting my chickens before they hatch, but I'm willing to accept a funny bit if this doesn't work. 3... Got it. Alright, and then I can just Earthquake and win. I kinda wish I had Rocky Helmet, though. Would it be really helpful for this scenario in particular? Right, so I don't think he can knock me out this turn. As long as that's the case, we got this. Perfect. First attempt in everything. It only took Ellie getting all of the experience from this battle. And this place in general so far. Oh right, she has more dialogue after the battle. And we got both Shadow Pokemon. I forgot about that. I forgot that's a detail worth celebrating. Oh, you're terrible. You're just so terrible. I mean, really. Master Greedville will be so #cross with me again. Oh, I #dislike you. I'll be glad, little boy, when #Mr. Greedville and #XG0001 make you pay. Whatever. Okay! Might be a little bit shorter, but I think if anything is worth celebrating the end of an episode over, it's a boss fight. Thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Pokemon XG Next Gen. We actually made it through the first layer of Cypress Key Lair. Guess all there is to do now is push onwards and see what lies below. Until then though, take care.